Hello and welcome to this slow English listening for beginners. Today's topic is my favorite animated movie. After the story, I will ask you some questions to check on your understanding. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just focus on the key information. I suggest you listen to this video carefully, at least 3 times, to improve your understanding skills. Are you ready? Let's begin. My favorite animated movie is Coco. Coco is a movie from Disney and Pixar. It came out in 2017. The story happens in Mexico during a special holiday. This holiday is called Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos in Spanish. This holiday is in November. People remember family members who died. They put up photos and special food. Let me tell you about the story. The main character is a boy. His name is Miguel. Miguel is 12 years old. He has black hair and brown eyes. He wears a red hoodie. Miguel lives with his big family in a small town in Mexico. His family makes shoes. They have a shoe shop. Miguel loves music very much. He wants to be a musician. He likes to play the guitar. He watches old videos of a famous musician. This musician is Ernesto de la Cruz. Miguel practices guitar in secret, but his family does not like music. They don't want Miguel to play music. Music is not allowed in his house. Why does Miguel's family hate music? Because of an old story. Miguel's great-great-grandmother was married to a musician. This musician left his family to play music. He never came back. So Miguel's family hates music. They think music is bad. Miguel's grandmother, Abuelita, is strict. She breaks Miguel's guitar one day. Miguel is very sad. He needs a guitar for a music contest. The contest is on the Day of the Dead. One day, Miguel finds an old photo. In this photo, he sees his great-great-grandmother. She is with a little girl. This little girl is Coco, Miguel's great-grandmother. Coco is now very old. She cannot remember things. In the photo, part of the picture is missing. The face of the man is torn off. Miguel thinks this man is Ernesto de la Cruz. He thinks Ernesto is his great-great-grandfather. On the Day of the Dead, Miguel's family makes an altar. This is a special table with photos of dead family members. Miguel sees that the photo of his great-great-grandmother has a guitar. It is the same guitar that Ernesto de la Cruz plays in his movies. Miguel decides to borrow this guitar. It is in Ernesto's tomb. When he takes the guitar and plays it, something magical happens. Miguel becomes invisible to living people, but he can see dead people. These are spirits who come back on the Day of the Dead. Miguel goes to the land of the dead. This place is colorful, where dead people live. The land of the dead is amazing. It has tall buildings with bright colors. There are flying animals. They are spirit guides. There is also a big bridge made of orange flower petals. This bridge connects the land of the dead to the world of the living. In the land of the dead, Miguel meets his dead family members. He meets his great-great-grandmother, Imelda. She is not happy that Miguel is there. She says Miguel must go back to the living world before sunrise. If not, he will stay dead forever. To go back, Miguel needs a blessing from his family. But Imelda says he must promise never to play music again. Miguel does not want to promise this. Miguel also meets a funny man named Hector. Hector looks poor. His clothes are old. He wants to visit the living world, but he cannot. No one put his photo on an altar. Hector helps Miguel find Ernesto de la Cruz. Hector says he knows Ernesto. Miguel and Hector have many adventures. They enter a music contest. They win. Then they go to Ernesto's big party. Ernesto lives in a big mansion. He is very famous in the land of the dead too. When Miguel meets Ernesto, he is very happy. He thinks Ernesto is his great-great-grandfather. Ernesto is nice to Miguel at first, but then Miguel learns the truth. Ernesto is not his great-great-grandfather. Hector is his great-great-grandfather. And Hector did not leave his family. He wanted to come back to them, but Ernesto did something very bad. He poisoned Hector and stole his songs. Miguel also learns that Hector wrote the song Remember Me. This is Ernesto's most famous song, but Hector wrote it for his daughter Coco. It was a lullaby, a song to help her sleep. Miguel must tell everyone the truth about Ernesto. He must also help Hector see his daughter Coco one more time. Coco is the only living person who remembers Hector. If Coco forgets Hector, he will disappear forever. This is called the final death. Miguel gets back to the living world. He plays Remember Me for Coco. Coco remembers her father, Hector. She shows everyone the missing part of the photo. It is Hector. She also has letters from Hector. These letters prove that Hector wrote the songs that Ernesto stole. In the end, Miguel's family accepts music again. They learn that Hector loved his family. Music brings the family together. Miguel becomes a musician, but he also values his family. The movie has beautiful colors. The animation is amazing. The music is very nice too. There are happy songs and sad songs. One famous song is Remember Me. Another good song is Un poco loco. I like Coco because it talks about family and following your dreams. It shows Mexican culture. The movie makes me happy and sad. Sometimes I cry when I watch it. The story teaches us that we should remember our family. It also teaches us to follow our dreams. If you have not seen Coco, I recommend it. It is good for children and for adults. You can learn some English words too, and also learn about Mexican traditions. The movie won many awards. It won 2 Oscars, one for Best Animated Features and one for Best Original Song. Now, I want to tell you more about the Day of the Dead. This is a very important holiday in Mexico. The Day of the Dead is not like Halloween. It is not scary. It is a happy celebration. People believe that on this day, the spirits of dead family members come back to visit. Families prepare for this holiday special decorations. They make altars in their homes. These altars have many things. They have photos of dead family members. They also have candles, flowers, and food. The flowers are called marigolds. They are bright orange. People believe these flowers guide the spirits home. The food on the altar is special too. There is a bread called pan de muerto, or bread of the dead. This is sweet bread with sugar on top. There are also sugar skulls. These are colorful and decorated. People put the favorite foods and drinks in their dead family members on altar too. In the movie Coco, we see many Day of the Dead traditions. We see the altars. We see orange flower petals. We also see sugar skulls. The movie shows how important this holiday is for Mexican families. The artists who made Coco visited Mexico many times. They wanted to show Mexican culture correctly. They talked to many Mexican families. They learned about the Day of the Dead. They also learned about Mexican music and art. The movie took 6 years to make. The movie Coco teaches us many things. It teaches us that family is very important. It teaches us that we should remember our ancestors. It also teaches us that following our dreams is good, but we should not forget our family. In conclusion, Coco is my favorite animated movie because it has a beautiful story, great music, and amazing animation. Now, let's check on your understanding. Answer these questions. Who is the main character in Coco? And how old is he? The main character is Miguel. He is 12 years old. Why does Miguel's family not like music? Because Miguel's great-great-grandmother was married to a musician who left his family. What does Miguel's family make for work? Miguel's family makes shoes. What is one famous song from the movie? A famous song from the movie is Remember Me or Un poco loco. What is the name of Miguel's great-grandmother? Miguel's great-grandmother is named Coco. If you have answered correctly to all the questions, you have done a very good job. Keep working and see you next time. Bye-bye.